Basically, if you can read, you should probably read Judas. Okay. How do we usually start this?
Welcome to Ink. Wow. Welcome to Wet Ink.
Okay, yeah.
Damn, Tyke. We're talking about bop, 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 bop.
Just like that?
Pretty much, yeah. Bop, bop, bop. It works. I think it works. It's been a minute. You said this is the first one?
Oh my God. So long. Since we've done a Wet Ink, and even long. It's been so long since we've done any podcast, and longer since we've done a Wet Ink.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, quality.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yes. So, welcome to another episode of Wet Ink, everybody. Hopefully you're still following us. Tyke's here again. I just hit my microphone.
What up?
All right, yeah. So let's just start talking about some comics. Yeah. We're going to talk about A Walk Through Hell from Garth Ennis, written by Garth Ennis, drawn by Goran Suzuka. I know I butchered that name. Colored by Ive Zvorchina.
Woo, even better.
And lettered by Rob Steen. I'm pretty sure I nailed that one.
Yeah.
Published by Aftershock Comics, which this is what, like the third Aftershock Comics thing we've reviewed. Yeah, I'm kind of.
Yeah, they're getting
I'm liking their lineup. They're publishing some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
So A Walk Through Hell is about two FBI agents who they kind of have this like a traumatic experience, or one of them is like recovering from a traumatic experience.
Right.
And they're called into this warehouse where these two other FBI agents had gone in looking for drugs or something. And they don't really mention what. And those other agents just disappeared.
Yep.
So these two new FBI agents are going into the warehouse, like it's just a warehouse, to find these other agents who disappeared. And the first issue, at least, I find interesting, is kind of set against the backdrop of a mass shooting at a mall and like how social media and Twitter is reacting to that.
Right.
And I've only read the first issue, and I read like the free Halloween issue, which was which is in black and white, which like I don't mean any offense to Zvorchina, because I've seen their coloring in the full versions, and it's really good. But I also really like the harsh black and white for this story. And
I was gonna say, like, we were discussing a little bit earlier before recording about how much, like in The Walking Dead, how I kind of in a sense sometimes prefer the black and white. Yeah. But you're absolutely right. The story in this, I mean, as you saw me reading it, like that second page, whoo, I had to flip it back and forth. I was like, hold on, did what?
Oh my God, yeah, did that really happen? Ooh,
man.
Yeah. It's definitely for mature readers.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, on that.
Yeah.
But they do a good sense, like mature in a sense of like they don't go over the top, kind of like Robert Kirkman's Invincible, showing like blood and guts and all that. It's just
I mean, even that
the idea of what
that page that you're talking about, like I don't want to.
Yeah, fair enough.
Call it out too much, but like it's shocking, but it's not. What do you call it?
It's not
gratuitous,
and
it's not. Yeah. It's
not like intestines and stuff all over the place, but it was like, dang, I just can't believe.
Yeah,
like whoa, that's a lot to take in right there.
Yeah, it's a mature story. I think it's not just like Hostel or that kind of like gore porn movie.
Right.
So,
but like we were discussing too was about like the storytelling of it all, the angles that they chose to use and stuff like that. Such good perspective, and it's really good storytelling pacing for me. That I liked a lot. Yeah, and it was appreciated more and more as I was flipping through it. Even the dialogue, like the way that the characters talk and stuff like that, it's pretty good. The other stuff that happens, like they were showing about the other agents, that a lot of stuff I didn't see coming. A lot of stuff like just kind of surprised me, which was dope. So I like that.
But yeah, I thought so it's 8 issues deep now, so we're little bit behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm real interested to see where it goes, because I feel like it's kind of got a little bit of like an H.P. Lovecraft kind of feel to it. It might just with like kind of people like going crazy or you know, like people like see things or like that just get into their head and like, and eat at them.
That's what like what I was saying, like, is this like a happening or like is something like in the air that's just causing these casts? Because it happens that what these guys, they went into the warehouse, like the other agents or whatever. I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah. So how to say it without spoiling too much.
Because they were only in there. The guys, the one officer was like, they were only in there for like 30 seconds. They were in there and then it came out.
The two agents went in there and disappeared.
Right.
So, but then a SWAT team was sent in.
SWAT team.
And they went in and like turned right back around and came out.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
So, and locked themselves in their the Bearcat.
Right.
So, yeah, it's something weird in that warehouse. Yeah, I'm interested to read more. And I know Volume 1's already out.
That's good.
I might go to our shop and pick it up.
That's a good point. Do you know if it's like a short story type of thing? Like, is it going to end? I don't know. Well, I know Volume 1 is issues 1 through 6, I think, and 7 is out, I believe, and I think 8 is coming out. Good.
So,
yeah,
I don't know how long it's planned. If it's like got a planned ending or what yet, but
no, that's what's up. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm learning more and more about like how important it is to like get trades. Because especially when you just try to get one and try to get the next issue, it's really good just to have that whole set already at you. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a few that I still get the floppies for. Like, I mean, Batman, obviously.
Right.
And Paper Girls.
Yeah.
But yeah, some stuff, especially if I'm already 8 issues behind. Yeah. I'm just gonna get the trade paperback.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I definitely recommend that.
Oh, I agree. I liked it. I'm glad. I'm curious to see what else they have to go. What else? I am curious to also know what other stuff that they've worked on.
I don't.
Oh, do you have some?
Where did my mouse go? Here we go. I don't know what else the rest of the team has worked on, but Garth Ennis has done a lot. I mean,
done do.
He's two-time Eisner Award winner. Yeah, Hitman, Preacher.
Snap. Okay.
Yeah, and
Preacher. Have you read Preacher, dude?
A long time ago.
Oh, okay.
I read part of it. Yeah. Hellblazer.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Garth Ennis is a pedigreed writer.
That is awesome. Okay. Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Dude, that's badass. I like that. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep doing what you're doing, sir. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to like, well, hold on.
Yeah.
Is it Goran? Okay, I'm just G man.
Yeah.
So he is that the inker as well as
it said what did it say on the? I think it says artist, doesn't it?
Here, hold on.
It just say the inside flap maybe.
Yeah, co-creator and artist. So
okay,
you're right.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Very curious to see what else Goran. I'm sorry.
I like his style. Yeah, it's we didn't really talk about
really
the
clean.
art much. It's very clean and it's very angular.
Right.
And like it just kind of looks. I think it fits this story well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like that was the other thing we were talking about, like the choice decision with the I guess the lead FBI agent lady.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, instead of like soft curves or something like that, everything was very angular, sharp.
She looks very stern.
Yes,
and
yeah.
Like
but I think that adds to her character, which is
it does.
I'm pretty sure
like
it was
like no nonsense, no bullshit.
Right. You get to sit off the cuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that work too. I kind of wish I would like to see another issue. If it is in black and white or something like that, I would like to.
I looked up the first issue, like the regular non-free Halloween issue.
Yeah.
And it is in color, and it looks good. I mean,
right, like you said.
I've Scorchina. I know I totally butchered their first name.
Yeah.
I mean, very talented, very nice coloring, but it's the story also looks really good in black and white.
Gotcha.
I mean,
yep.
So
agreed.
Yeah.
Recommend faux show.
Definitely recommended if you like horror. It's kind of weird. It's interesting because it's horror, but then I can't help but feel like the setting it against the backdrop of the mass shooting,
right?
Is it's also going to be kind of that like modern American type horror.
Good point.
So yeah, that's kind of like grounded in like reality. It's not like space horror like what was it, like DS-13 or
good point.
Or, like a fantasy zombie.
Right. Yeah, it definitely feels like you were saying like modern type of. I kind of like that though too, like even
political commentary horror almost. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, they're trying to like push a little buttons and stuff like there. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, which I mean to me is like I feel like the best horror comes out of. I mean, like the high fantasy horror is great. I think a lot of the really good and really affecting horror comes out of the times. Like you go back and look at the like Texas Chainsaw and Last House on the Left and how those came out of the like Vietnam era. Yeah. And all like the first war to be broadcast on TV, and all the horrors the actual horrors that came out of that.
Yeah.
And then,
to like try to wrap your head and fathom like this stuff really went down. Yeah. Agreed. Something about that, but good stuff. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So, go from that to American Carnage.
You want? Okay. All right. Let's go for that. Just give me a second. We'll start up my notes.
Let Tyke take the lead on this one.
Yeah, I did some stuff this time. So, in the American Carnage, this one is it's a crime saga noir comic. It's about a disgraced FBI agent, Richard White. Also, a biracial man goes undercover in a white supremacist militia. Richard, our main character, is a private eye who made a significant mistake in his career. In his previous job, he was an FBI agent and made just not a well decision made. His old mentor, FBI agent, Shibi Curry, his partner, was recently let me scratch that. Hold on. Take that. So, Richard's old mentor, FBI agent Shibi Curry, her partner was recently brutally murdered.
Oh, okay.
And mutilated by the white radicals that worship this Wynn Allen Morgan. I think I got that right. Okay. This American Carnage was released in November, so it's kind of old. Okay. November 19, 2018. I don't know how many issues down, like how many are already been published. Right. This is written by Brian Edward Hill and then illustrated by Leandro Fernandez. And this is published by DC Vertigo.
Oh, it's Vertigo. Okay.
Yeah. The this one I don't know if we'll just giving a shout out to I randomly picked this one up from the Hoopla app, the free Prince William comic app or whatever.
It's is it available for other library systems too?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so.
So this Hoopla app, it's like an app where you can rent or you can borrow digital comics from your local library.
Yes, sir.
And read them on your tablet, computer, phone.
Yep. Yeah. And all it just ties into your library card account. Yeah. And you can do 5 a month for free $99.
Damn.
And then on top of that, it's not just comics now. They can do movies, I think, audiobooks, and some other stuff too. But I mainly just use it for the comics because the way it's synced in or the way it's organized to like your favorites. You can search because what's dope is you can search through the writer. So like say if you really like Brian Edward Hill's work, you can just like click on his name and then boom, you'll see like the whole comics made by him and stuff, as well as you'll see the series in that. So you like if other stuff are available on that Hoopla app, you can just read it off the cuff straight from there, which is super dope.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty clean, dude.
We're not sponsored by Hoopla.
Not at all. Not at all. But they're cool. I like.
But it is an awesome app. Yeah.
So what I like with this one was the cover. Okay. I was trying like really judging the book. The illustration aside, I mean it's okay for my taste. I mean obviously it's better than what I could ever create. But I grew to like it more and more. This one again, I think the artist concentrates a lot on the expressions of the characters and stuff. Everything.
I noticed that too. Yeah.
And for sure, I feel like this one, I was very hesitant on our podcast just because of like how edgy and stuff it is and certain topics that it's touching and
I
whatnot.
can see that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I will say the first issue, because that's what it had. It wasn't like a trade or something. It was just like the very first issue on the Hoopla app.
Yeah.
When I finished it, I was like, dang it, I wanted to know what else is that. Because what I was thinking of this main, this Win Alan Morgan. Mm-hmm. When I guess his daughter or whatever is introduced in the cafe, like when he's talking to the FBI agent, did you
yes.
So like that part right there, I was like, well, hold on, like is this guy really who this FBI agent is trying to like say, like, is this white supremacist guy or is this guy just some just wealthy type of cat type of deal? But it was the end shot that got me at the last page of that comic, where I was like, oh, okay, I definitely am curious about what happened here. It was a nice learning about the backstory of the FBI agent Richard Wright. Yeah. But then I guess I'm saying, like, I like the characters that I'm learning about now in the story is what I'm trying to say. I like it. I'm curious about what else is happening in it. I hope there's other ones in there. I just haven't looked on the Hoopla app to see how many more issues there are. So.
Yeah. And I think I read it. I think I want to check out more of it. Right. I think speaking to what, like, okay, I'm curious what you thought it might be, like, the controversial part.
What I thought was
like the too edgy.
All the time when
see if we agree on it.
Well, for me was okay, like the whole racist and stuff like that. And then like the one scene where they see like the what is it, Shibi Curry, when they show the illustration of her partner being hung and whatnot. But but was a white dude, right? Yeah. So I was like, holy cow, like what message are we trying to send here, type of deal. And then I like the idea of how they're using now our main hero guy, Richard Wright, who is a biracial man, trying to infiltrate into, or trying to be accepted into this. And the one thing, any kind of like white supremacist stuff like that, I always just like, you just kind of touchy, whatever. Yeah. But I like the idea when, again, it was Richard Wright talking to, I guess, when Alan Morgan's daughter. Is she the one that's the one that was in the cafe or whatever? Yeah. When the FBI agent was like, hey, I hate and da-da-da, and was trying to show all this hate verbally and stuff like that. Yeah. I love the idea of how she was just like, hey, you know what? We don't tolerate that type of deal. So I was like, getting the idea of being like, oh, okay, everything is just kind of like copacetic and chill, to then being like, maybe there's a lot more stuff brewing and stuff like that. So the part that, like, to answer your question about like what's kind of edgy for me, I think is just more like the white supremacists, the racism, and then again talk like what happened in what mistake that Robin made. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's like, oh, okay, another cop that shot a black kid or whatever in a hoodie. So I was like, oh, okay, we're touching all these things again. So let's see where this is going to go, type of deal. So I think what it is, I'm curious about what this Win Alan Morgan. I'm curious about what I'm curious about who he really is. Yeah. But I'm curious about how much power he actually has too. Right. In this universe. Yeah. So like, that's what I'm kind of like gravitating towards. Yeah. To see what's up. So.
Yeah. I think, the story's interesting, and I think, like you said, the whole it's touching on a lot of modern racial and identity and political issues, and like you're talking when the agents, his former partner was talking to him about she wanted him to infiltrate the organization, and she's like, listen, you're half black and you're half white, but you look white, so you've gotten by a lot easier. Right. And it's like, that's okay. Can it be like the concept of passing, and like, and the whole thing when she was profiling him earlier, and she's like, oh, he's like a hardcore mega supporter. Yeah. Like, ooh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess we're going there. Yep. And it feels like it's interesting. I want to see where it goes. Sometimes it feels a little bit forced, I guess.
Okay.
Like a little like two in your face, like okay, we get it.
I got you.
But I'm interested to see where it goes.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, if this this is gonna be bad, so we may keep this and may not. But there was this other comic that I can't remember the title of, so that's why it's bad. But it was this reporter that is back in Martin Luther King days and stuff like that.
Okay.
But the reporter, he was black and white, but he looked white.
Yeah.
But he would go to Alabama, to Georgia, stuff like that, and he was like a reporter.
Okay.
Because a lot of these people in like New York and the other cities, they really didn't believe all the stuff that was happening, type of deal.
Oh, okay.
So in this comic book that I can't remember the silly title of, it reminds me a lot of this right here, where you had like another kind of like agent going to this, white supremacist area and like try to resonate or like give like, hey, this stuff is still happening in this day and age and it's at this level type of deal. I just remember like from that story, I was like, okay, this one's pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can Google it real quick. So comic about.
Yeah, here, hold on. Let me see what I can get up to. And it was that one from Hoopla as well, or was that? I can't recall where I remember reading this from. If it was a random.
It wasn't March, was it?
I think it was.
Oh,
I think it was.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Look at you,
March. There we go.
Dan, you awesome person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen this a lot at our
dude
at our store.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Now I can't. How the hell did I get it? Oh my gosh! I don't think I bought it, but I definitely read it. Oh damn. Mage. But yeah, that one. This is a good one.
Okay.
That one is a good one.
Okay, March by John Lewis, Andrew Aiden, and Nate Powell. Oh, John Lewis Georgia's representative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So a heads up.
Oh, go on.
This very graphic. Like
okay.
I mean, like they, like the news, all that's very, very graphic. So for
yeah, of course it's by John Lewis. This one's about John Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow, they have see.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole James was working. But yeah,
okay.
The pacing on it, like that, the March one is highly recommend.
Okay.
But some people may, because I mean they use the N-word left and right and stuff like that too. So just a heads up. If you can swallow all that stuff, there is a really dope story in there.
Okay.
Well worth the time. Yeah. But that right there, the March, along with the American Carnage. I'm interested, and I think I might be invested into it. So I definitely want to see what other kind of issues. And then the other thing too with Brian Edward Hill. Unfortunately, I didn't do enough research. I don't know what other comics he's worked on, type of deal. But at least with this one, I'm digging it.
Cool. All right, so American Carnage recommended if you can stomach hyper political.
Yeah,
stuff.
Good choice.
Yeah, and
like I know certain people may be turned off about it, especially like what happens in the very couple.
Yeah. Well,
like
so it kind of made me think of United States of Hysteria.
Okay.
You remember you read that one, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think it's kind of along the same, that hyper political, very very graphic.
Right. Yeah.
You kind of have to have a stomach for it.
Yeah.
Yep. But good writing.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I feel like with good writing, you can accomplish so much there.
Yeah.
And I'm appreciating that more and more as I'm reading more comics.
Yeah. Oh, this is okay. So now let's talk about Judas.
Okay.
A very interesting collection of comics on this.
Yeah, I know. We're all over the place on this one. Yeah.
I like it's kind of like
back,
political philosophy and then like religion.
Yep. We're doing it.
Yeah, okay. So Judas. 4 issues, written by Jeff Loveness, drawn by Jacob Rebelka, All 4 issues have been released. You can get it in trade paperback now.
Yep.
With a beautiful gold leaf cover.
Yeah.
So Judas is kind of, and feel free to jump in.
Okay.
It's like the non-biblical story of Judas Iscariot arriving in hell after Jesus died.
Nope, that's it.
Kind of his internal emotional conflict over betraying Jesus.
No,
basically.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's more to it, but I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, and I thought it was fantastic.
I'm gonna hop right into it for the visual. Like the visuals on it, very clean.
Yeah.
Very, very edgy, very well rendered. I just every page I was really digging on it. I liked it a lot. Yeah. Like I love the concept on it. I love the take on it. Yeah. I mean, all the time going back to CCD, Catholic school and stuff like that, it was always about how, Judas and stuff like that is synonymous with betrayal, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just love this take on it.
Yeah.
I thought was really interesting.
Yeah. Well, because to see a little taste of how he's kind of reacting to it. He meets Satan.
Yep.
This happens in the first couple pages.
Yeah.
And Satan kind of starts telling him how this was the story. You were destined to do this. Don't you feel a little betrayed? And it's really interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Good.
And the whole
very well simply put. It's very interesting the way it's put together. I think
it reminded me a lot of, actually, because I saw not too long ago Jesus Christ Superstar.
Okay.
And that is mainly about Judas is kind of the main character of that too.
Okay.
And there's a lot in there about his conflict with betraying Jesus and does he love him? Does he just a conflicted relationship? And
what is it called again?
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh.
There's an older musical.
Okay.
But there's a new one with John Legend as Jesus.
Oh, that I know what you.
Yeah,
okay.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
And Alice Cooper plays has a small part as King Herod.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
But yeah, so this kind of I thought kind of fell in the same slot, and just kind of another look at Judas, and he's not just the bad guy who killed Jesus.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
This was really good.
Now, okay, do you know the other works that they?
No. And the thing I thought was interesting too, because I wasn't sure where it was going. I think
Jeff
even
loved this.
Not being a super religious person, of faith, I thought it was I don't think it's not written in a way as disrespectful to Christ.
Yeah.
I think if you're a religious person, I think you would find inspiration in the story still.
I think I agree.
It definitely paints. I don't want to give too much away. I would just say, even if you're a very religious person, don't avoid it.
I don't think
because
it's going
to turn
you. Yeah. But I mean, just the mood colors and stuff like that as I'm flipping through it. It's really good. Now, hold on. Yeah, who's this? Boom Studios.
Oh, yeah, Boom Studios. Yeah, I forgot to say that. Yeah, Boom Studios.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Really good stuff, dude.
Let's see. Jeff Loveness's Twitter. Oh, he wrote for Rick and Morty.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I swear, I feel like I missed something with Rick and Morty. I like certain episodes. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in there, and other ones, I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
It's a weird show.
Yeah, I like weird too. Man, these are good. These are really, really good, dude.
Man, the illustrations are just.
Yeah.
They're somehow. Oh my god. Dude, this Jacob Rebelka.
Yeah, we're
okay. So we're on his ArtStation page, and
damn,
man,
oh, this is badass.
Is it something? Somehow he does this thing where it's his illustrations are, or at least in Judas, they're angular, but they're still soft.
I don't know. You just need to check it out. You need to go
coloring.
See it.
Yeah. I'll put a link in the description and on screen, but.
Cause damn.
Yeah. I will be looking for more by him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just
so organic.
Right when the image loaded,
badass.
This one right here. I'll try to put it up on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
God damn. Yeah, it's so much detail in like the fabric and the patterns.
What is the title? Just Why?
I guess so. Yeah.
All right. Hey, yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
The snake surfing joint. Oh, yeah. Good. Good job, sir. You
yeah.
You know what you're doing.
Yep.
Man, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Oh man.
I want to touch your fingers. Man, that's tight.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh man. Yeah. So, yeah. Judas. All 3 comics this week. I mean, we almost never do comics we don't recommend, but
yeah.
I mean, I guess that's just our bias. We don't really like to read comics we don't like.
That was a genuine reaction right there, just looking at that cast ArtStation channel pimp. That was
I mean, that was like nice right click the name ArtStation. Holy crap! Yeah, I mean that was one. Dude is talented.
Like, this one, I love. Yeah, like I don't know everything. He has a good flowing. Like damn,
looks so good on the 4K TV.
The storytelling, sir, is good.
Yeah.
Man, that's really tight.
Yeah, Judas. I mean, with Jeff Loveness's writing and dialogue in Judas was fantastic. And then paired with Rebelka's, like the way his art tells such a narrative, even on its own, I highly recommend Judas.
Because this on this one here that we're looking at on 9.
Yeah.
What's the kind of like when you see the map and it has like the caverns or like the
like a topographic map?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Like I mean, just in that, I mean, there's so much to appreciate in just this right here. In this 9 title.
Yeah, I will be following him.
It's got really good textures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I'm saving that.
Yeah, we should do more wet inks in front of my big TV so we can... Because this would be... I mean, it would look cool on a phone, but it's...
Yeah, it doesn't...
I mean, you got to see it big to appreciate it fully. It looks so good big.
Yeah. Look at the comments. Love you, man.
I love you. Yeah.
That's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's sit the show. I found the other book. Ooh, okay. Some other stuff. Okay.
Yeah, so he's got other stuff he's done. It looks like a lot of foreign language stuff.
Of course.
Only French and Polish. You have to say Rain read it to you.
Of course it'd be French. Oh my gosh. I don't even try everything they do. I love, man. Every artistic, I swear, I promise you, dude. Every stylistic, artistic, French thing, like that goblins. Oh my gosh, everything they create makes sense. It makes sense. All right then. Yep. Yeah. Good. All right.
Ah, man.
Damn, that's badass.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean everything. A Walk Through Hell and American Carnage recommended. A Walk Through Hell, definitely recommended. I don't think you need to have as much of a stomach for political stuff,
right,
as the other ones. I haven't read the other issues, so maybe it gets more in the forefront.
I got you,
but I think it's more about the supernatural horror, or, kind of modern American horror.
I'm curious to see where it takes it.
Me too, definitely. Yeah. American Carnage recommended, definitely, if you can stomach hyper political and very graphic violence.
I want to see. Again, I want to learn more about the main supremacist character, and I guess his militia or whoever, or the partners. Like I assume there's got to be like a team, like a squad of all these cast and stuff. So I'm curious to see what's going on with that too.
And then Judas just recommended for everybody. It's a good story. I mean, it's. I mean, basically, if you can read, you should probably read Judas
for $15. That's on point.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cool beans,
man. This issue of Wet Ink, and hopefully we'll do another one in less than a year.
Yeah, hope so.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Peace.